into the authority neighbor. Ejebo, Jenya Baba Bitu. Definitely. I was a Ghana for a timia son for so ne boama and you make who hold up Mabuni Jubana Mohive. Eventually, so one pass a law now. Mama Bruno, yen flow me how Umunya Juma because they say Ghana. Any we are African countries in particular. A Juma semi idea how mine. Is it a teacher 40 fee from 2022 baby. Nurse is forced to fee from 2021 hoba. And maybe there is a problem of job issues are a hard. Into my media or more ultimate man about a brain about Yemra. It should be up to them. Say Nipa stakeholders are hold one more person bring you on board. Mumfamra, name one Jumani and flu. Say a month for you, Jumaya, or man penny that was Sumberto. That's right. Say a Jumani wa Sabe, Obika say, Enquire de Biano Diachri. Because a galamse or muntimin to us in teacher for be a beer school to fee no Juma, or Bawa Nurse in your school to fee no near Jumania, or Bawa could be a university near Jumania, or Bawa by say, Moody programs by two Janese. Who are we galamse when you become because the person is seriously engaged. That's right. Away in a Jumadada. The Nyafu between 3, 4, 5 years, no near Jumania. And you know, a Juma Seminole or Mampany Timidisa. Bill Yabayam Revino. Among stakeholders. So, stakeholder engagement in Yajumana. I'm crown crap, Pessa Buama or Bumbunia Juma. So, Maka say, wow, Pessa will be yes, I did, Ombatity. They will have a special meter for you. Electricity needs animal. Among fire and Juma. Security and even certain tax incentives and rebates. Omonya sadiano eba sana obia for any member to abanse aban from adwuma individual say bo adwuma ba e na oman me nan de si obakena fa so Ghana for wuyi sa omoto ni fa our economy no so montimi amfa kwa bi super mama nya dams wo northern region amama nya adwuma mahama ho be nwa papa medi no yaw am very fair with your man say obedi 4 years na dam wo northern regions omontimi anya dama MPP dams you mo kan ho asem. Oh, ebe wi ase abeye dark holes. Send the month me yeah, fine. Pa wo de wo 24 hour na ba. Ah no de betimi aboma akuafo nyetimi anya adwuma all year round. Aye say wo de yini beba fence dams in beba. That's right. Yeah no smaller dams. Ah betimi afa akuafo bi 30 20 na my chairman committees no. Me no. So month me anya because this time round more absolute majority in parliament. Most of our MPs don't have northern regions. That's right. These committees are moving here in voter region in northern part of northern voter region. I will bet you down some month for a year Jumaya about because we can use obey mechanization, farm mechanization, senka, informu a year agricultural mechanization duties, but on your Jumani being yet. We know what better or better banking. I have better by teller. I be a man. Then you must say any no. I agree trim. Intimate, Mrs. A man mamma better 4 years upon a northern region. O Montimia and ye dams na ma. I'm a Mabuna said, moving north from the bus to Bepe Juma. Missy Medin who ya papa. He has no excuse this time around. But say on some bonum the have dams or northern region because now much say Ghana tomato import from Burkina Faso nkwa 5.something billion Ghana cedis a day na ye the team o mamuna yentimi nya aduane nie na aduane kwa akofefu bi ma so kwa ya agro a se bi nipa kwa free mu ntimi de o my 24 hour economy one famra or the back ne ba se bi aban bia ba ye mra se bi scholarship secretariat e ba blueprint dawa obidi betim dey adwuma na obi nya sa authority no and I say obi obehede sa authority na every year bia na say bi omampanyi bia ba obetimi di bia kan we improve ama akọ because the na make can say bi free SHS almost any legal instrumentation bia bigger 1D 1F abani project come but right now there's no documentation legal back bia but senka ho anka opewumpew enka obeye but we say even drape say drape so ni back even be ba say matimi sustain drape no ama enti say bibia enye mra bia munye na emoama oman no ehun to because oma say sa 24 hour consumption panyi mama ntimi amfa ama emabu no bofu no pa o hwe because omo can say 133 say na ma na omo twen lady bi lady won timi 133 so dey 124
Youth Connect, no. Yeah, Grace, I think we had that video. Youth Connect. Lady Bibe chere there. 24-hour economy, no. As ebe I think our video, no. We have the video. I will say 133.
Oh, Mama, I'm 122 crampo. Oh, the munti 133. I'm 122. Someone paying us some I'm for police for no more. No more by home buying. Everybody say they see say mam will be say mam probino. Say yeah shift in security system say yeah Juma. What think you be about? I am put this security at medical centers. Says every year be and every time be a man for my area. Where my money who or the better in the bear no be a fan bakwa. And to me the Americans say I'm buying no
video.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's listen to the explanation.
When you meet the professors, the doctors who claim they don't understand 24-hour economy, tell them we the youth they called lazy. We have a formula for them to understand. It's very simple. Formula 1-3-3. Same job, 3 people, 3 shifts. When you go to your local factory in your various districts and communities, you get there. We have Akosia, Owia, we have Esenam living in the same house. But that local factory works from 8 to 5 each day. And it's only Akosia that works in that factory because there's no space. So what President Mahama is promising us is that he's going to provide incentives for this factory. Tax incentives, security, name them all, appropriate incentives to ensure that space is created in these factories for Esenam and for Owia to join Akosia to work in this factory.
Youth in Ghana, they don't know any agribusiness, they don't know anything. All that they came to understand and they say Obibini Black Man Company and offer nipa 200 as the workers are. Omampeni jo mama ebeka se Obibini tax awutiano for nipa be 200 ka ho. But the tax ne so. See to it say there is a demand for your product. Na enipa na ofa womo anopa no mapon no mi no ase no num no. Kosoa na ya adwuma no. Na yes sika nka wodi betua tax. Ama ebi abana nya bi kura no. Fa sa sika no fa sa ankrofo no. Na bosome so a watima nya bi ayedai etua ma ho. Security wise you better to say omo ba adwuma anwumre no so no bambo yedai ewo ho. What the mecho no electricity ebia bosome hutia 200 million. Se wo fa nkwala anu aka ho nti no tia 5,000 never 15,000 of that money no ehye adwumanim. Eti babru a ono te 24-hour economy no ono ne dia ne say kwan betimi aba ma anajo kra obi atima ye adwuma and not necessarily anajo but there will be avenue a space to fill. But they're not almost so any 24-hour coming out when they say it should be demand driven. Semi-produce key way. Na key no. All the incentives no banner still are key no. Mean to mean toa. And then I remember Makofa will be because any affair crowd the mesama and the man produce more. And when the supply is more crowd now, any affair the prices near the cross there. About a will be a grand top. And that was the challenge, say the 24-hour economy should be demand driven.
Tina Kunta say, Sir, Ade President, I say, minim details, minim the womb, any the name details a womb. But remember, I believe, say, Kunta, maybe I was buying President Mahama and the government do many call creating artificial market for the industry players. To see a TSC, yet here, Nimsa is Okon prison, Kumasi prison, I say, Omoye pure water. Kumasi prison, no any pure water. Almost also a toilet roll.
That's right.
Tissue, sabi ye call ye de pepe. Akota yen create artificial marketing farmer womo. Sabi ye free neko. The government control also secondary schools. Government will now provide sika emi ye de tonuane e de ema nkwala no ye top papers ene ne ma ye secondary schools ne ebia universities ne be ene ade government instructed say buffer stock o say one supply duane
toiletries
supplies ema omo no say henceforth omo produce toilet roll Ghana to say oko in one prison ni Kumasi prisoner omo ankasa ye omo toilet roll no e be free na ko Kumasi
all these district assemblies
yes monto papers le toilet roll and free Kumasi prison
why beto so ye this
year every ko Boris B onkoko no awukum no a won ye wo mu okroma sei no ayire said dey ankola no mu gu secondary schools no ye no nkoko akota Boris B supply Prempeh College supply Opokuware enen so be Opokuware supply Opokuware akota
secondary school yes Antoine what the man schools
massive metro yimu no supply
ye wa akate ye wo top man fan
yes
ye wo dako fan
yes
che schools no be 300 no
yes chemo mu
aban no sit we say every week
yes.
You are supplying a certain kilograms of meat. Certain kilograms of egg.
The promise say you real nkoko chen bibia nkoko ye common
now what you dey have Boris and what you say Vesta oil
Vesta oil
anwa biara mo de be aduane e wo
say ye de anwa ye aduane che bibia
secondary schools nko so you have created an artificial market
for Boris B ne
Vesta production level will increase they will pick the people
for ko na be catch Boris B so nipa nka ho na onye
22
ade se be o mebiti demands e secondary schools no enyo na obe catch Vesta oil say one for the production no increase se be o be meet is demands
and
so
apart from that abai no so kra so be ma loans there are loans incentive more for expansion
abi abai
na so be o yam fidie bi abai no be boa mo akra ama wasa tete so ama esi factory no say eye ewo 1 acre so a ubetimi anya be 3 acres the moment how be expansion no
we grab demand no ho tite bi opese umiti amafo gina ko so to ade no ade aye enso to de ubeda una it will be for nipa ka ho aye sa nyamanti akuta say government and started not deliberate or man create artificial
market. There should be a deliberate policy.
Industry players ni titru to say yes aban so okwakoto say be pampers so say your friend say mana de your friend say sanitary pad e de ama emma a primary school ni secondary schools akota yet yas
sanitary pad
etwa yas ni bi Ghana say e de ade na si ye ho kwan
so what the contract ni be ma
the contract ni koma yas ye di bi ma achabaru
ai ni ye di bi ama proper
ye so mo me ensala achabaru yes any proper
so mo me sanitary pads e wo Ghana hanyira
sanitary pad no munyama ye the supply na mamo munyama ye asante why na obetina ho no mo say
region bia se factory bi ho no ma
region bia
factory na ho no
bia munyama wo mu
ekenenke to ho no ma ya tisi amanfo kasa ai na pad no kra say aban kokoto ya ni bi kra chese na nye papa ntom de kwen kwala na anye para kotase ye wo yan ka say
kwala no use gas
yo ga
use proper
mo e produce sa de we ya
ama
for years
for pay
ama for use gas e use proper e use omo pay it dey na see won kwan say on fa sa contract no ma local
because obi wo ho no ma ono so no obenya ntwobo
e wo China foreign exchange Ebasa unko sesa dollar enfa nko baby
yes because they have a factory they are producing here
sika ne ba Ghana here and sa Ghana ni no susu nya sika o de be kwa akoto bank ni di sika na o de bebre wo aban no ama
wasa bia bobosia ma Ghana for
ya tete wo sa na ye we sa na ye de krata sem ne paper sem na hwan authority
na sa kogu
ba ye no betiti authority middle belt authority
hwan authority
asante ekosi sei
toilet kra bebre toilet kra manwi
Omasi edwa bi wo kwada so hwimasi o se na no me call mo chem say edwa we yes middle bed to say
middle bed
akota ukọ ba bi edwa ni si ni ba bi a toilet si any cent o na say osi market esi public toilet ho nti wo mo be si ye no sebi na ma dwene wen
ya this guy man no be si ye they did not consider put him say that coastal belt ni middle belt Yahweh. They were supposed to consult. They were supposed to consult the communities and the local authorities.
Abutadeɛ we are president wa sign sa no. Udi obekom ye be fast staff. One 24-hour authority the end. Whole secretariat. You be fast staff. You be first CEO, deputy CEO, one assistant,
board members. Every authority will have board.
Bakutadeɛ we are here. Must it take say or say okoti secretariat? Create these avenues for the business community
and leave them.
Yet here a friend say papa burukutu. Yeah no yes let me know what. I could free na government say yeah ma kwan mo every
so ma
ma Ghana say so ba cleanse you aba obetua bia 50% the due tax. It's a basa. Wow, back club. I don't know what sika bro so. And I office say.
Any problem?
If you not quite makwa mo bian crack soft drinks. And my chroma say bio.
Eti monto.
If you not
special ice. Monko ayi.
Adonko cola ne dia.
Adonko cola.
Monko special ice.
Monko cola. Se wa wine. Anyone wine cola.
Monko tutobi.
Government institution be a way functional. Oba koto any foreigner you be. You be sanctioned. You are creating a normal environment.
Near Shesa, near the book, some, and the Casatintin, and the one sign, but Kufado, but since one authority, the authority, Eco CSA, or for CEOs, deputy CEOs, at the board, and the other day, I could take CSA. The same thing, at the way, hey, Ghana, there, I could tell you was Ghana was go.
Now me say yes sika din sem hunu chain. Yes sika din sem hunu chain. Di hia. Enkoma ye di ho. Enkoma ye di. Say aban anything government you deliberately do.
Yes.
It succeeds so. Obasanjo bedru Nigeria no say Monfre Dangote.
Yes.
Monfre Otedelo.
Yes.
Adanuga. Any certain key people or more on free or and I say Mabayaba.
You be a Zenith
Bank. Zenith Bank. A friend saying Olomelu. Monfre what you want to share no
Olomelu.
Mabay na abano. Me coming to me for Nigeria. That team in youth.
Yeah.
Ediana mbe yema moa. Mube to me expand.
Yes.
Now, I have an intention to create multi-billionaires in this country. When I create the multi-billionaires, many so are doing it. Then I'm more person. We are candy. No, our friend minister, we, Echira, Dangote pay we A, B, C, D, Famano.
Oh,
we pay we Famano. Within a space of 10 years.
Yes.
World Africans Richard.
Yes.
Who call Africa the first 20 forms the bar.
About
Nigerian for
say 12 year Nigerians.
It was conscious. But Ubenya Ghana. Na president Biaba. Na Ninkro for party them say.
We MP.
We your position no. Or no, I know what didn't seek a sponsor binding to no. Contract na ye demand wa. Or ya kwano. It will stifle him.
Yes.
Product we no ye. Or the raw materials bahaba. They will frustrate him. Say they want to mean produce.
Clear near mano kra kwa production.
Afei kra de yemfa nsem to to no so. Na Ghana Revenue Authority tata no.
Yes.
No mama na djuma na conform to offer the per 1,000 a so better about 500 who are buying no minister no on for the part that djuma mo e so be ku djuma
da
o mi djuma da o be ku djuma
be gu no
me see ene da bia ye kan na me raho e sian tata brewery at that time now only Guinness Coca-Cola and na compete Sian Tata Brewery. But a people be consciously decided say offer a certain place in Tibukuna.
Akota so be kai ananu ya hu. Nanu ya Nigeria for ya.
Bikai. Na pharmaceutical company be na che bikai.
Ene
now we can see ananu
ya Nigeria for ya de began for ye ni anko hu. So be kai a my tintin na no di president of Nigeria na your friend say. My be no.
Good luck.
Dabi Yaradua
hwe akota Yaradua soja ni
Oh, dear Nansaya, Majoso. The video free shows I see. Buhari.
Akutawe, who's a Buhari time now Bekaya? Obane say otutu Nigerian borders muso makwa man form mo.
Obefa CRI.
Obefa papa bi wo
Professor
agronomist bi. No a deputy minister kra papa ko for penso. Edu no DC yo.
No DC. Na o tell them boy juma no na president ko for.
Oboy juma say the one boy juma.
Na boy juma.
Na ba cho ma introduce you awokasa.
We are saying who?
My friend.
The point of information I'm there.
Now talk also point of order you address
this is a
the
point
speaker.
Of order.
You have not addressed the speaker you are talking.
Point of interest. The speaker is also kakra.
Me so
by your conduct.
Me so also.
Okay.
Now you can talk. CID.
Over DC. No, a Timokwa, that's area.
Okay.
And I'll get his name for you. And or President for year no deputy minister. Or yeah, deputy minister we and a lot of phone be fan. And there or no na jumo koye nti a lot of for and Kramubio.
Yes, so we
and I met him at a program Oluma President for Foundation. No, yeah, one of our guest speakers. And Uti Papa, no, he's still active. I can you campaign cry no can you call consensus or no? Yeah, oh yes, I'm cute.
Yeah. Nigeria for hunu nyansa. Abe fan Africana. Ama wakochire ekuafo eduamo no. Ama ne o ma duamo ama. Buhari di 6 months banning.
The ma Buhari yes ade ne say omudua mo na dru a certain pointer na fe na mo na so more na ba more but still na Nigeria for na concentrate on China ne de mo no and decide say masa de besi bia besi and close ne borders airport ni ade say free na kompo alata mo no say de say onu a yintiantia say eta
di
and akuta omudi no continuously interested in South Foreign akuta obekaya who say COVID buy ya kose dem no Ghana for be develop a taste for your local rice now asante mo no the ono a ase eta no because na emoni bi ma etiafe ni any option say I say ye di sa asante mo no Ghana for be develop a taste for sa mo na fe okopa mo ni bi atobi afe ase wunya bi ase akoye okay bi se baby no bi ne control ene itiakota baby aye keka kon se government anye deliberate e won yema binum so ni ekoso aye Ghana ye de yesi de ye awo libra market ni libra de na president be ye ho authority bill de 24 hour authority ekusiaga market emma sa on kreti bi ma Boris bi mo on kreti bi ma Vesta oil mo on kreti bi ema ye papa brukutu ni adonko mu a wo mo eye ye sa production no akota nyo na obeka che ne say aniema ne ye tododo nti onye
ma na ni panka ho nyo na beka jane ni ana ye wo Kumasi ha yaw na ye nyinyini na timba ejina mu no ll na bisa no pa
chire ha say o come mall ho na ye friend say is it ll no okay
Lux and Lumber Limited LN.
Okay.
Ye na nanom ne ye ofa no ma no ye juma LN. No mo shift me esa. TMU. Anopa asafo post office. E ho na bus ni besi.
Labor office.
No labor office asafo post office.
Post office.
If na asafo post office bus stop. E ho no na bus ni besi.
Just because we dey mebem kura me sade ba me so hu bi. Na ye wo dum no na ebisi Methodist asore ho no ebisi ho Methodist asore ho na
wo so bedu ho no na ye wo fa no obu ho no ma na ne yire no na aduane na egu flaxim na se ne kon ho eti ebo anopa 6 na omo call night no ye do maba omu si ya na 64 na foko
okay
by 2 o'clock ye di omo ba na 2 ko
eso ko
enti bus no ebi abe ennan asenum asensia no eti bi fa nipa be 1000 kogu ll
omo kwa koye
juma
3 shifts because abrani ye tonua no
AG Timbers the same thing Uko kani Anglo Gold. 3 shifts no. Gold no is in demand.
Yes.
And you be never kase bi mun kobo dadi amatu. Because create the market. As the poor man says,
secondary
let us have the artificial market.
Say me Ghana ni ameti e untimi nkyere me de mini, but they start from our secondary schools and they call your hospitals and they call your prisons.
Local rice.
And akotanyame ya adom ye say Ghana yetimi produce 50% of rice ye consuming.
So how then now mo ko fa China mo ba?
Mo it is a kentiro ho kakra bi kra ko baby a 60-70% ya obetimi a block sa
you can block it.
Rice no ama Ghana
the auto mo e wo Ghana no so oba ko fa asante mo na beton.
That's it.
Nti say no so an yesu no nim na mo ka say Ghana ni bi akọ Nigeria akobo omo no China phones be fa Ghana phone bi sa
koko naka
e say suya mo su se koko no mo produce mo na bro so ya ha no nyane say omo say supply no abroad demand no so more than 250,000 tons and they say nam say koko na busu nti no e say nyo China phones say mus Ecuador phones we ni big
Ecuador phones so
is coming.
If you told us China phone almost does one be like China phone because okay our man international market metu koko bi do media no o media ma dia koko ne de be den enti no say ye dwene sebe na ye bo mo man no ko ni mu na de akore de eti say sa na sebe mfumfu akwa ba betu
authority akonta say ya na be ye
authority ni de mfa so bi ani so
me say middle belt authority one coastal authority me de ade ya me hu ye kwada so akota omokosi market si toilet down
o say ho no me de ma ni pa ko no ko wati authority ko hu ba bia oni bebe yesi adi no
akota edwane si ho ba bi no mu di ka obuso om sa de nti no mo nkosa nice market na yesi am na om so de kogina ho just a minute so me ya de ko to se meton a oba beto a and om you right akota iti to da ye politicians no so omo ye kakra ne bi no mu njai buku se na omo edit
NIBBNI is it necessary
akota media de we de but the muntaka chechi mu no edu baby ne be ya adwo no abo muntaka so say unze oko security architecture ni mo wiase nyina ba bia oko America
CIA
de ne ho ahwan e o say e kire o say we mu ye we for akutana no na wo ka Nigeria fo bi ICCF o say EFCC so hu it at least the Canadian abo bia na idea Ghana nyina nim say bia na
idea on ma ba ba chew
mo but e one e kote say NIB me do be kra man be ye confused kakra NIB me am say NIB so National Investigative Bureau said then am say say bia na na assess din no but na de na ye de ni wo ka NIB a bank
and he said, "Like a bank is best in India." And
say, "One NIB no, I popular with the bank.
When you need NIB security, no,
I
na kutaye kwasesani mibusa muntaka wono bu muntaka o si e kwa kwasesani letter hair say besesa no omo uniform eyi
omo badge no
crown ya de
no me nya spice for
part boka egu
na say kutuka ye ba be ye
and there is be
agudagane
secretary minister na nipa no kutuka so ansesa no obetimi
obe ha no
say so asa kofa be ono say kutuka no so ansesa no a
obe ha de pa man no
I'm saying with me here the all-time achievement in I got to say we here HBB as I did HBB but I say a minority leader so say bill net da hod omo Ade National Security Coordinator no to me bia bill no dey man no so man hwe ya ono no interest in the name change but certain powers that are being given to the coordinator no so amu passes our bill na Ghanaian citizens in ye
na ko National Security Minister says our powers corona na de man no
David Osisi here no he's been empowered even the more but that is what Oka say
okay
bia ya man certain powers who jare cross you guys say jare
now expect something different.
Ade.
didn't say no opposition.
Oh, there be.
It will not power baby.
You can be in opposition.
Now with the power name ma baby crowd ya chichi wo.
Now I understand where you're coming from.
Awuta yetimi kasa kofa wa de bra. Asa de ma belly. Now we say the power. Eno kra yoko. Yoko a woni powers bebre no. Eno ye omu say.
Na kwa ye.
National security bebem. Na ya sa ma no. To me bebre. Ane na esa asema ba. Iti ene me afenyo ya adwene. Me expect something different bia.
Obi esunani wa. Oh my goodness. I don't go to your press conference. Say MPP should shut up. Now I'm young for about this time kede fear near sound more lie. Ni show mo chimpre. O say ke ni bia MPP ni bia chibako. I no mo nya to me te a whole year campaign nam grassy kasano. Also Bible ko mo kan fire chire de be ni mu. He said wo mo nya no kwafo. Na wo mo na jaka ni nyina gu ho. Na abana na mo na utu no. The best. Meanwhile, government has released 855 million Ghana cedis to pay off their 50,000 tons na kana ehumba asema mo 2,580 no.
Ijago na je say no. Koko na akemu no a na dio for ni su no. Say omo bebo ka nti sa 801,000 no. Ekwa kutua se sika na mo
2,580 and kutua 3,620.
But still any cow.
So I buy the sika release here no on kase sika no release no what's you 2,580 sika enya 3,620 sika.
Nti akota aban dada na okoye no. Na niema nye kura na no tua 3,001 na kada ho na aban ni jaka bi to like to say MPP ikono koko no omo toy wabro mantua akuafo ne ka na so mutua akuafo ne nyina aka e na omo koye nene mo maba na mo tuto na mo nyesa
aban ko na woni kuani bi aka
wo tua akuafo ne nyina aka na ya zo adongo de na oke ka ne sana
say kana de koko board no
na kuta koko board de ka ene koko board de ka koko board de ka me kuani de me fa adomi koko awie o na mate na me de abra o akuta made ni nie ohia mami scanner je o se o de ka ya o nze me de kenti no de ka mfa wo be akuta what ma say me ade phone yi na kuta mi akuta o hia phone no ana me se phone no e 3 million ana me se fa 3 million bra na beje o se ya o nze me de ka na ai na o de ka me de me mfa ncha o sa na me yire ne me mabedidi so hu iti koko kwani no sa long story ne echechiremu we yo omo ye ne sa no me de akutam pipi ni andisi fo ne du ba bi omo ye ma ye confuse o koko asem no ho se se hu ba bi e ko bia
yo anopai mamini abrantia MPP de wa ye probo no bebre ama omo koko tete se bo de akire ono anso so sesi ano National Youth Organizer Emma New Patriotic Party. And say ya ma hye gu ho sisi ano minim se nche bi akwa fa no form na ono so agina mu se ogina ama no enti anope ye hwe niema edi kan koko ono ofri amanse enti koko ho no wonim se na betena
we send the senior staff secretary
hey ene na uposu so
anti
na so ki atu akete
ya we
nkaja betum
ya tu fi se oye juma koko board mfie bebre MPP September 18 to 20th for national executive elections. No, Cocoa Board say Oma releasing 237 million to farmers for the 50,000 tons. Akwaba, ebio.
Yeah, papa.
Now I'm to say.
Oba dia daro.
We didn't come we abo amambeba. Now no pay ye the debate ejrem.
I'm kasa bo amabetna na. No questions or no kono so to my minister Johnny.
I hold the man in co.
But tax by him fino.
Cocoa Board. Its inception up to now. Oh, now people are even calling for the collapse and the slashing of even Cocoa Board. Said they are outlive their purpose because Jumadia de Maumuso Mumeye. And Yenua. The government came to power and all that the government was trumpet to say MPP are buying a Cocoa Board. Waja eka 32 billion. 17.8 billion kwa loans on roads I don't go the other to Japan, so Moki Kabuma is getting to 60 billion. I don't know. I buy no every cocoa board, no castle sako bobo sian the abyss support to for because of the downward trend of the price of commodity cocoa and the world market, which is about 41 now. No, cocoa board begukra. They are seeing to it say, Omuba maintain it. No, say any boy 2000 say na beta say near the bema. We have frontiers. We have one casa demonstration upon demonstration.
I'm finding need that within divisions and subsidiaries.
Okay.
Under cocoa board. Let me see. So the ekosui I nedia baby drew hey. Politics on let me capture the unnecessary politics. And corporate governance issues. So I never saying.
And the
baby.
The price of commodity on the world market.
No. And go and check the cocoa board now more bonidi. That is just the mother company.
Okay.
It is say it can be popular company beer, but umumye make your advert to hand to me more embo. Fanny say Unilever. Oh, also Unilever for ye products be under them. Good. Yes, I know cocoa board no so tier. And the cocoa board na no. The mother company na juma or ye kese party true so or ye. Onona ko to say administrator.
Okay.
And now accountant to the company. And
also
only between na onu ko discount ba. But the amount the divisions and subsidiaries na kwa koye adwuma.
Okay.
Ye wo pre-harvests. And you post-harvest. So we cap pre-harvest. Omumbe koko no ho adwuma ansa na aso am ye twa no na ye pre-harvest. And you post-harvest. Omuso ye koko no so na ye TV a omo ye ho adwuma akopem se be ton ma na ko Dubai no omo na ye post-harvest.
Okay.
So divisions nyina ho. And the pre-harvest no a start free Cocoa Research Institute. In fact, my main case say Cocoa College I am very active. Yeah, done in university. Bunsu Cocoa College bunsu. I chair your cocoa, your chair workers, any young cocoa farmers, you could training near the wall. Now, Cocoa Research Institute, Craig, I waterful. Omanhene research on cocoa and agronomy. Don't know back chair, obey or honorable cop Craig. Sebi Craig, dear. All our uncle school cran, the all uncle school cran, rich, you cry, and yet you cry and fail.
Craig, for
I'm telling you, go there. So, I mean, the technical people, myself for accountants and HR for what I mean, that's normal. But to be all say, oh, yeah, a Greek person. Oh, yeah, Craig. Now, Craig, go qua, Dr. Juan, you know, committee, cry now, omu titles, yeah, because almost a jumo say they are into research.
Okay.
Cocoa na you say a chocolate name cocoa powder near the dino. Okwa Krega. Omatimi I research aye leko. Ask that question. Almost say initially cocoa board elko a check somewhere in the 80s. Omuko and time to such businesses ma anye
collapse.
Ema collapse here nti omo you imagine say sune. Sa na man de omunye bio. Nti ama omunko hope you. Question me bisa answer me nya no. Ya cocoa liquor, ya cocoa wine, cocoa soup, cocoa oil. Cocoa no nyama bebre omo. Sabi nku kra de sra version of cocoa seedlings no e buy omo dey develop here. Anka e na so gina de tete kwashi ye ekofa ba ye a anka udua anka it will take you years ansa na nyini am watcha but what them tell us the Cocoa Research Institute for no adwuma omo ye ho no ti so be say be yengu cocoa board and so be say any cocoa industry no enye adwuma bi good ufri krega omo ye seedlings ho nyama no be seed production unit,
okay,
which is also a subsidiary under cocoa board. They say a division, seed production division.
Okay.
Initially used to be a unit. Seed production division, you were it's a Craig na can you executive director of Craig. It can be equated to a managing director of other companies.
Okay.
But no reported to the cocoa board, the mother company, and can run the abbey, no reported to. now seed production division so executive director omo no seed production omo na nursery no every seedlings they be farmers they do free distribution or they be water so you say into we kono ye seedling stations nursery stations nursery seedlings no ho a brand ye chema farmers so unya seed production for seedlings now could ya papa chain the one kasa be ye fie because it has been certified by Craig and Emma guidelines are omo and he said Craig for SPD for ye adwuma we are you telling me say I was see you cocoa board as an industry okay be no I hope you also what it
I'm getting you
omo me my biases the be I was towards CHED cocoa health and extension division omo no na ye cocoa doctor for because cocoa ho adwuma bia cocoa no yare a omo na ehwe no cocoa no benya nkwa ye wo mo omo na ede pollination eba say enko hand pollination yenye we good Owia aba say yenye pruning yenteten temo e say kura udua cocoa a new policy omri aba udua cocoa bia o so udua board e won se be ya e be man shade na de anyini kama and for no chat for cocoa have an extension division omo na from cocoa akrache for na ka so omo na be ba o farm abehwe say Omanhene wafuyi na no e ba ye ni mo ekusu ye ka say dudum wadudum omo na di nro ba begu wayi no so ma nti omo na ye cocoa doctor for anka so omo ka say cocoa yi afrei e be so ubetwa omo ka say enso nti omo so wo headed by an executive director on also reported to the cocoa board chief executive. Now, omuna form the pre-harvest. So omu seedlings, the seedlings ne ma omu so hwe ched for ne be hwe ama seedlings no enyini ye bibia wia. Ise cocoa na so ye bete. Enyati cocoa ni wia. Efiri omu nyina ansa.
Na post harvest for na.
Na post harvest for na ba. To post harvest for na obenya a company like quality control company. The quality control for no. Omu ne ba be hwe the quality of the cocoa
now
because afeni ye ba beton and na Ghana so wiasa man nyina nim say ye cocoa de e premium e quality ani nyina quality control for dwumo mu ye because no na put here on the world market e ma ye cocoa bia ye to a premium price eto so
okay
the quality control for be che said ye obehata cocoa said ye bia odi begumpo ewia dodo a wo say e boso Owia also kata so
temperature
ube ferment like fermenting a kind of cheese ube brew yes omo na be kire said the obeye ni nyina no ma de omani aba behwe na ya wie bibia mpo no bebi edi gu no wo se ye behwe se ya fumigate wo na muo bi kura ntimi nkonko wram enko wi kokoo ni bi ejina obakọ no bo se nkofo bi kura ade afia bi edi wo kokoo botonum ne ye ni sei sa e fe no honing both were yi sample to yi samples na eno na na de kwa table so fa na cutting table ni akwa akohwe to wo kura sekan na o twa kokoo num na ahwe ni mold afese we yare bi wom we de ye yare nim we ton a ebeye we de ton a enye we ye de chocolate and ebeye
okay
we
wo na be hwe ni nyina
ye won kro bi wo nkro amama bi kura wo ho a quality control for me kire say ye cocoa no kwa ha o monto
okay
ba we mu de o mo beto
okay
ebi mu o mo ye so particular with how one person mu cocoa eye for instance in bi o a ye ship cocoa koma wo mu no ye de gu botom no in bi o mo mpe boto container na e de ko outside no quality control for na be ye ho adwuma e be fumigate mu de candidates be hye be so it takes matter of days komu ye container no ho adwuma pa and you za nkro no e wo botonum no se bia am fancy up $1,000 the $1,000 of cocoa be ko tema ye container ye wo office wo tema ports wo committee 3 ho ne ship ye container shipping ni nyina nti ye dru where the container no ho a ya kan $1,000 no then instead of loading them into the 40-footer container or the 20-footer container ye be twa ne hwie cocoa no egu container num sa ne de ko enti obia no ma bia ne se de ne na we nyina adwuma we nya quality control for adwuma omoye quality control for ne yes ade ni wi a ɛyɛ cocoa marketing for ɛna ɛbɛtɔn cocoa no
ama Ghana.
And quality control is also headed by a managing director because it's a limited liability company under Cocoa Board. That's what I say. Now, from quality control, no, cocoa marketing, CMC, cocoa marketing company, omuna airton cocoa no, and they are called outside. And now we go to look at cry on a beton, omuna umajisikano, ediaba. Now, that is where the power plays. Some can say power play. Over the years, best practices and the corporate governance issues actually say because these divisions and subsidiaries no under Cocoa Board no best say Obama chief executive no Cocoa Board chief executive no the board chairman of these divisions and subsidiaries.
Okay.
Ask me why and I'm in true. Okay. Because we are chief executive no you report to the mother board.
Which is the Cocoa Board.
Cocoa Board, no.
Which also has a board chair.
Board chair. Nti mo na mo take decision in the entire industry. But who as chief executive, no, a member of the board.
Yeah. Quality control.
On your member, you can only invite the person.
Executive director when it comes to one.
But what you say?
It's almost so no like almost share. It was a Cocoa Board.
Chief executive, no. Yes.
Now I'm to brief you. Now call board.
I'm a policy direction.
Oko board wa wati maka chom say mini omushi ahe no
say ni
problem we nti me fi say mo so a ye betimi a direct wo mo na makeka chom say munya ni ABC
but what being too much as I know what is simple and now as we speak your board chairman will give all the subsidiaries and divisions now it is a Randy Abe board meeting yes or no kokoji briefing a free
executive
directors no wa bra senka no na board chair master divisions and subsidiaries here he doesn't need to do that obi air cultural any say metewo also difference wo mu
okay mama nti wase wa problem abase here and say
as I say corporate governance issue
e was senka Randy Abe all the executive directors and managing directors no oye omu penny
yes on na ye yes
eti omu ye meeting a otimbi o busa we omu di nkomo no ka akanfo
yeah
eti o call the main board na ye mother board Cocoa Board onim de okeka
yes
but we dey obekọ ho a just of executive director we
the man briefing
ebi kro betwa ntro
of course
because when there's a peer group quality control anya na adwuma yi a pre-harvest ni betima ka say wanya wadwuma yenti no quality control be ka say pre-harvest anya na adwuma yenti na yenya this quality but we there quality control be kan there na pre-harvest institutions so be aka ne there edu okwa he might not be able to brief the main Cocoa Board no well
the person obeka kwa na obeka
said the reporters
and American the gospel according to
many waiting come say so where lies the political power play no?
Okay nti a company like Cocoa Marketing over the years I hardly say you befa will be from outside the industry say on my head by any I can say EBSC and CS no nya say esi sebia F nipa na ono ye Cocoa Marketing Company MDCC no Randy Abe the green letter ne ba ho as chief executive Omanhene na sign the letter Cocoa Marketing Company MD so green letter ne ba
Omanhene na sign
well so Omanhene to me sign Callistus to me sign chief of staff to me sign enti ono hu ne ho say o ba bia o ya ma to me free no
ohana me je me dey
ye nyine kura green letter
enti we need control me so
yes which onim say Randy will control on so
na say nokura mu so ni Randy will control
exactly
but ono no fi say ye nyina na appoint ye
yes
enti in your capacity as wine now be frame me for briefing
and ono so report to ono ne board chair and all Randy nyo na the board chair
enti ono ne board chair wine
Say majority leader. Yeah, I'm told. I could be wrong. My verify man. I'm told it's a majority leader na board chair.
Now, majority leader will name says way there is an anomaly.
Also corporate governance no. You biana a share CEO.
No, but the SA and Crofo can't. I got one tea.
I said my chum ye nyina akra adwensi so anka ye.
And see, I don't know
because say idea MD no. Randy na the board chair. Come respecting him more.
Yes, but as I say idea, Bako yi board chair for. It is our group no. Omudin de say.
Cocoa marketing company board.
There be me bow. Sir, quality control. Back on so can I say.
Ched,
Craig, and CMC, and Nino. Almost within this say.
Almost divisions and subsidiaries under Cocoa board.
Why do you create a board for them?
No, there's a board
for all the team.
Boards. Yes.
But why do you need the CEO of
exactly? At least I
got Cocoa Boy CEO Kobe.
On board meeting CMC there no.
So no take a decision or what? The mother parent will take the final decision. Now,
yes.
the that Cocoa board no administrative wise. Day-to-day administration on
yes.
And the then I'm taking decision. No, the main board bet me chem.
Until I make say corporate governance issue. It be a sipping.
More time, let us say.
Yes. Yeah, time. Me at least me you under Dr. Puni so. Dr. Puni na chair board chair Cocoa marketing. Yeah, time you buy. Anna and you must say. Some of us in our capacity as senior staff secretary we fought it. Am I in your time for crowd when I cried a chum? And in some I can't say. Yeah, and say not the movie in your course, you say busy. At a point, there was a conflict between the board chair of Cocoa Marketing and the chief executive. Obi Oyedimo chaired CMC, why be a Cocoa board staff. And yet we transfer free CMC. Ned Wako chaired.
Craig.
Yeah, yes. Except what technical
know-how be
I would
specific.
And for instance, more trading room, Cocoa marketing company. I know the a two out of order.
So going human.
So like I say, Omanhene Yaw you free trading room and into call Craig. We are manager. I don't know who. I know they are weird. But what them say? So these technical people, but so be say, be accountants, be a HR officer, be a auditor.
You have to Craig do alcohol.
Yes, Shafu, Obi ako baby. Maybe me quality control, me call Cocoa marketing, kakra, me can want some main board, Cocoa board. And so, you move you. This all cry, technical know-how be a.
Okay.
Oh, dear no. And no crown, the money you have say, because a interrelated, pre any post harvest no. Obi more ched our technical person be to more SPD.
Okay.
Obi technical person be our SPD be to more Craig. And the industry be a doctor for no one for no only na pre for. Doctor Hwan. Obi agronomist not ne ba a year quality control ko betimi aye.
Yeah.
Until because of this situation existing. Yeah, time say me kai say a transfer Obi from quality control near the name back CMC was a main board. The board chairman of quality control CMC ATM was on Panama transfer and continue reverse transfer no. And there was a conflict. The one amount for be say I said the entire year mu be here can say your chief executive no that opportunity no chair boards no.
And now that is not the situation.
That's not the situation.
And CMC chief executive no rubbing shoulders.
Managing director.
The managing director is rubbing shoulders.
Yeah.
And as a Randy friend now uncle.
And talk they don't see eye to eye at a point.
And a CMC susu na ekoton cocoa.
Omo na ekoton cocoa.
Omo na betimi advise the main cocoa board say cocoa no yento forward sale and yento spot price and I say yento ni say yento percentage say someone ton say betimi aba. Oni no nhia.
Omai. as adwuma no aka ni nyina o it's as if unim de mebeka me cocoa marketing company ton ye cocoa no omo office bi a out of bounds we are staff crowd onko e just a staff or no work that particular office trading room it takes some special skill yes be obi antumi obi betumi even when okohu training in your man wa background yes oba na de okọ me
a expertise
yes at a point so the trading room a new unit it is under the marketing unit of the cocoa marketing company
okay
into me at a point where transfer me call marketing unit me ko sua adwuma no na nka makɔ trading room no akɔsua hwɛ de yɛ no even here na marketing unit no so betime wura trading room a I just say manager no na frɛ ana ohia wo services ɛwɔ hɔ because omo mpɛ disturbances na obɛkɔ no na omo computers sisi wo manim and they don't even blink. I'm not exaggerating. I mean sometimes I just for you to know say how serious the office is. Obɛkɔ no mo te machine no mo hwɛ machine sa nyɛ sɛ bia TV bi no mo hwɛ they are monitoring the
commodity pricing
exactly because amount for the orders aba we pay be 1,000 tons we pay to shana price no shoot to ya beboy no accept it ni aton otimi nu say we di ba on ton because price no nye to me anticipate say price no be ko nanim be next week and next 2 weeks no train no turn months at time
so they do projection
exactly so if you project wrongly
you fail
and that is what happened. I can tell you on authority say and verifiable in the history of cocoa marketing and cocoa trading for the first time cocoa prices is shooting here to level a being seeda. It's rising here could do 13,000
Ghana
USD
2025
2025 13,000 USD ne being seeda
that the normal
meba ho so they got their projections wrong because time said they rise no omu enya adwene bi say
e be sa akọ
abekosoro so they advised management so enya abotre ade no by last quarter of the year kra e be san rise eno tso moto kuku no gu ho ano monton
it didn't get that 13,000
yes
and uncle ton ya
anka ne
yanka for no ka 6,000 kra anka ban no betime tuo
come ba omu ye projection no and they projected wrongly and you
it's
know
omu talk ko no gu say ebe bro so ntimo ntwen and ebubo wo mo
ne bubo wo mo
and ati aba from say team
where bisa boys no mucha bet no mucha better so we do time bia na ka say cash out ya ma cash out bia de ekono e so say o twan me bobo ni wia bia o betime nya 20,000 but see here aka 30 minutes am ye wie ni de
you bet you ma 10,000
10,000
obu a o say da bi me twan me wie obu on zero
obu on so tumi ka say ma me yimi sika na me nko
e ma no mo ye bet ni gu akire ho kuku a ya grace o kan ya o mu dimrika ba microphone cash out
so what I say it is an attempt we no ne o time o bra na ke bitima cash out ya cash out and
it not just say na your projections now failure so then why do you put it on the farmer
me ba unim de my projection failure and say cocoa marketing on in play politics who
okay
hey your politics campaign in every nearly 2 me show sama less politics more governance but say more politics less governance you fail
tie no na see
yes let me show you why I no na see me nkofo mienu ambebo mu din omo ye nkofo a me ankasa kwa no personally me no mu issues when I was in the industry because I felt I didn't like their style in a positive way and a negative way. Because I am a politician. I felt that they were too technocrats. Omo oka politics asema no mo yo mo debi masa. They felt say omo ben and omo ben. Eche nipa bia e wo industry num. Yes say ye promo so ye nyo mo so ba bia. Entina mo mo benya that position no mo tete ho. So when you go there and okoka politics asem kra say kra no mapam.
Okay.
Entina na me no mo issues. Because me as a political animal, me MPP ni. Me go for nyanim say me MPP ni. Na omo pemmoa bi. Me ho no mbeba. Obviously because omo nim say me ye deep rooted in the MPP. Ti so pemmoa bo industry no me party for no ba me nchen a. E obi antimi ma o MD ni ho. So a true me no na say mmoa bi wo e betim de abom. When you go there no mo e pamo. Mr. Akomia no or your research director, research department. And your cocoa research within cocoa board no, your research department. Omo na field. E cocoa say afi e benya cocoa bia 1 million tonnage. E benya cocoa 800,000 metric ton. Omo na yes hard no. Omo na e forecasting, proper forecasting. Na for some reasons cocoa marketing trading room any the research department no omo ye adwuma bom because also omo do figures bama say afi we expertise we ye
beto say
so omo they work hand in hand. Now Akomia di research director wo research department no ana cocoa board CMC cocoa marketing managing directorship no e be vacant. So they were looking for a successor. Oba betena say kunya no so. It was only proper say obi Akomia ya adwuma research department ne expertise ano. Akomia has been in the industry for close to 40 years or 30 years and more. Akomia
research director.
Yes. Enti the Akomia be managing director ogoko marketing. As you said the other amuku ya yan katen kwan.
Odnatu.
Odani dim. Nti Akomia call ho no onya issues. Akomia call ye no na opanyini bi so ho a e friend Fred Duku. We fi ne other name. Fred eba cocoa board from Forestry Commission. Dr. Opuni ene hu bibi wa branch nim. Say wa ben obi hia ne services no de ne buy. To the Fred buy and a Fred, yeah, my Fred, yeah, deputy manager or manager. I'm not too sure of the rank. I buy society. Thank you, yeah, dear. And this for ye be and Fred, yeah, Pamono. Meaning what them because opinion didn't buy. But you know what we did? You realize it, say, one, Wababe ring that soon, Wabi Sun Juma. And when the Juma more years or and touch ma.
Strictly professional.
So leave him there. In fact, we just didn't leave him at the managerial role. Yes, I'm man so. I am the deputy managing director of the company, Cocoa Marketing. Fred, before the deputy managing director, was the manager in charge of the trading room. The Fred at all Cocoa na check. Onim
or wadakra which matter.
To me, Bonani said. Yanton ebe hajene we yanton yanton at least he may not get all his predictions right
but
at least
accuracy was of a higher level.
Exactly 10% margin of error in that field there until Fred ne deputize Akomia because of free research department and they were working together. Power changes now mobile, then you push Akomia out. Yes, Akomia to library. What kind of books or? Cocoa House.
You
nephew on pension. Or why you trying to cabo some on your jumebia?
And say
Fred and so a pamo or also a nephew. And our dear home will resign.
These are the two key people are a back cocoa no mutiasi.
Yeah.
Omunim ebo ne tamre ebo beba from beba so aban ne bae no you may you mienu nyina
so oyi wo mo no say ye buy baby who yi nkofo e de nkofo be hihye o say oyi wo mu no and of far equally expert
competent
person
and good people
from the same place. Obviously, say who you be able to be better.
also be or be on so ho
Yes, I'm not against reshuffling and teaching people.
akomia no so no so ya de te sa akomia
Good.
o man fa o mo sa
Good. And we be from outside.
e de ne buy
And then the buyer onye koko adwuma ni bi da.
how is it going to treat
And they be sa omo. And no ye because you could have promoted even a deputy manager in that office
to a higher office?
To a higher office. Se Fred na wompe, onya kumia na wompa. You could have promoted because before the Fred no cry eba ho no na Joe Forson top notch. Onu koko adwuma waya. And if you get people like that, now you learn from the best. But we would be from outside.
na be rem
And I be remember.
or you new to the cocoa industry
I think we be sua.
no ya head no
Ana ene. And me ka sem bi say, em na me ka o sister station back say. If Dr. Randy Abe is failing, then any mamienu and a hano. It is either he is not listening to advice or they are ill advising him.
Eda say kasa na ye kan no afutu no omfa ana omutu da futu bone
Futubone. And these are my reasons. He has no cause to fail. Say divisions and subsidiaries in Ukraine and fire. And in this regard, apart from cocoa marketing and me, as objective as I am, me who a problem there. All the other divisions mean share who any issues there. Because people within the industry and I push you more to those offices.
okay
It will be on all your agronomy that and not quality control. And we are co-chaired.
Oh, yeah.
So they are working. But the problem is, it means your metric tons are anticipated. It means that the pre-harvest people are working well.
okay
But if your prices are there to the point you're better so there, that's a one who's harvest for no.
cocoa market
And in this case, it is cocoa marketing. Okay, Dr. Randy Abe, the 3 deputies no. Omunjina ya juma cocoa industry no several years with expertise.
and they have how many deputies
3 deputies. There were deputy chief executive finance and administration.
okay
There were deputy chief executive agronomy and quality control. And there were deputy chief executive operations.
cocoa board omuhia sango for me say
So here Jumana ya chama now say with divisions and subsidiaries.
no but omuhia
Omuhia.
3 deputies
Yes. Say over deputy chief executive operations are on a share cocoa marketing activities no solely. You be ton, you be kwa, you be ni say you know.
na say ne ono susu ka fe ono susu ka ho bi no afeli
Me baho. Ana agronomy and quality control. Obviously, those in charge of
say shama
Good.
cocoa na ye
FNA there. You can't take.
finance and administration
Sorry. The way FNA. Atop Watson. A human industry several years. And free mo. I don't know what in a company. Atlas. A licensed buying company.
yeah atlas
Muto kuku. It also on what the kuku. Okay. So if you have such a person,
sisi on the
deputy
Joko no party ni ba pa no makofa
Makofanaba,
because of
the expertise,
institutional memory
Good.
and nimdia wo
good. And he says, I need pay your deputy. That's a who failure.
eh bia on two for pay ya na o two for one fa
Fa.
okay
Then the next deputy in charge of agronomy and quality control, Dr. Ba. Dr. Ba, I Juma or Craig. Dr. Ba, executive director or Craig Payne. Dr. Ba, acquire rector for Busu Cocoa College Payne. Dr. Ba, I director for research
So we need day.
Dr. Ba PhD no agronomy. Dr. Ba I am manager at the office of the chief executive, Dr. Puni Time. You cannot take anything away from Dr. Ba. You can't. Then you're not being fair to the man. He knows his onions, own oil. So Dr. Ba your deputy now failure. And never mean I'm a kind.
A third person.
Kutiati has been in the industry several years. Why Juma decades. Oja hoko abaya bayasa ko fanaba. And then let me say it here. Kutiati nearly became the chief executive of Cocoa Board. In fact, at the 11th hour, NSSI Randy Abbey. Randy Abbey's appointment here, I just at the tail end, and Randy Abbey got a letter.
Na say obi anim say Kutiati na oba be.
Ya friend abma or the receive ya call church said oba run cocoa industry ni.
And also so nka office say ono na wo ne ya. Ka de ohun yi.
Nka bia. You can't predict though, but bia.
Based on the technical
prowess. Enti na on to me fam wa papa no. Na mam you ni na. Ida say o bo papa no mtie.
And now I'm on cancer punch.
And now on cancer punch.
Because it be on also no pay.
And also you also uni pan what attitude do. Who chief executive no?
O me can send you be
former senior staff secretary of Cocoa Board. Me free industry no mun chess how. So obviously I still have people.
Yeah.
In fact, your family can be the same time. And you me what PS ne colleagues home.
And you are privy to certain information.
Na me information I me want to say me be to abonten ha na. You see, some believe that the chief executive is being too bossy.
Yes, Randy Abbey.
Yeah. Even with the salary cuts. Ono mu ye meeting. You are me de audios ne text message betro. Ono mu ye meeting. His composure and almost say or starting meeting, na the tempo were down. I said or try to convince them why there should be a salary cut, blah 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 blah. But at the point so people will ask questions. At a point in time, I'm focusing questions. He got irritated and throwing tantrums. And suddenly they meet me from two other the bachelor. And if you do that, staff obviously
they will sabotage you.
Assuming omuna cry a war party for what agro man say bikoto wana me fa bibi wo ba bi de e ago boni o what ten salary so nobody will laugh to that. Nobody. And so staff they've lived from one government to the other, change of government in our womb. Why experience it?
You know what they are doing.
Even in COVID Cocoa Board and staff salary so. Yanti cocoa price so. COVID. In fact, yes, some staff continue fear. Apart from your field staff now, or more farms near the stations, near the streets or more year, administrative staff need now continue fear. And it just skeletal staff. But need to ubiaka every month a ba. And come da.
This way staff no both one.
Ebia.
Now that's what you mean.
Ebia.
See Ebia. Very good, very good. Now let's get to the issue now. The government of the day blames your government. Say cocoa roots be amukwajiji. You left a debt of over 17.8 billion on loans. 2. Mokoji sika 350 million. Some beye cocoa rehabilitation. 157,000 hectares. Time amuju cha cocoa ni guyen. Ebayana my just 40,000 hectares. 350 million is muddy. It also be Jude Sachs, makrama ebe kabe December to about lusu ye no masama a contract of over 12 billion as I say so being cried jute saxemra na akwa di sasa my master say mo be say cocoa no the issue of jute tax the issue of cocoa roots any other data I don't go cancel more in Keno. They are now count.
They are not being truthful. They are only seeking for a safe haven and as a hiding place. Let's give the dog a bad name and hang it. I don't know more. Omanhene. And this is about a Baimu Bio 7th January 2025.
That's right.
At least much more than 1 year.
Okay.
1 year, 12 months now, we better now. What's his answer? We
Randy have a dingo mobi brady a bosso.
okay.
A bosso.
Okay. Me mame your con to say. Asema dance any home. Ye chubby. Ne da dance. Say bacho o buy take over adwuma. Na ya boka gu susuru a. E bacho wo betimi asan fa nipa adwuma. E ka wo ho. Mu pam ho kra mu hu masene. Can you still employ people?
There.
I'm telling you, say, omo buy you ma fan kofu adwuma. Anya ba kunya mienu. Hundreds of people have been employed. But I will cook over. And some meka wage bill no. So niska. What's your book egu industry na gu. Na industry go it me fa ni pa adwuma wo. Me pacho PBC. Yenye no say PBC. Enyina ye. Staff akatu akora edin so mbetua. And for several years PBC me fa ni pa adwuma da. Ma wo de wo say industry na gu ba wo fa ni pa adwuma. Eno dan chen a me pesa me kilo mo propaganda na sana ba issues num. Abe ma facts no. Eno dan chen a wo baaye abe to Land Cruisers. Ano man wo chuchu Land Cruiser bu so mo say no boy say
Over 200,000.
200,000 USD.
Yeah.
Auto Land Cruisers 4 close to $1 million. Me boy ko you 200,000 kra 4 na you say 800,000. Okay. What of pickups? Toyota Hilux. Coco body pickup use no. What of Toyota Hilux? Me quite name say 110. Me call sister station ba no be taxi ba say 140 or say 150. Pickups. Second hand brand new. O the financial pickup no cry. O my fan say be 50,000 USD. Bakwa. Multiply by 140 or 150. No. The first car or the toss adian. Na company egu in this car. Utmi yes adian. No, I'm just asking rhetorical questions.
And here be a bo had on certain priorities, right? Or the cast would make away
yeah, toss identity way.
At time.
So then why do you come and blame the previous government? Eh? Ade ba ko so asan bo administration we kapa. Omo bae political transfers. So we directors bear 20 a free omo offices. Now do call different stations and regions. Omo nya adwuma bia ho.
Omo got na desk bi ho keke.
Miss and I'm catch you say akomia te library.
Oh yeah, research.
Research be okay kind books.
I send you research.
Okay. Enya akomia nko. E dey bi kura call regions director we so call region. Okay dey ho. And you bear 20 directors away you omu free way. Simple corporate governance rules should tell you say you need to promote people to fill that gap you've created. When you sort your say,
Yes.
to be a manager. Go as your manager and send do directorship. No, your manager. There you come to senior manager, not about deputy director, as not about the substantive director. Into 3 jumps.
Okay.
Then you increase salary. So free officer grade, a call manager grader. We can even cost the same thing free manager grade, a call director grader, and also cost. And even your entitlements, what is due you? Enough form. It say, oh yes, our promotions we are. You are telling me say, nekawo company no. Eye wonum kasa. You promise cocoa farmers more, be promise you say. MPP are buying 3 more than. Now was more you talk cocoa no 6,000 naturally. You 3 more than you turn 3,000 naturally. Yeah, because international market ni madam so omu international market bia weighted average omu nyintum ana ode dada kuafo na kuafo to abama ntina no mo koma se mo bia nka bi ma wo no today o pese kuani na wo ka che ne se MVP aban sisi no na oba aban 6,000 oba want to man 6,000 as if that wasn't enough to add sort injury what's that say the dada na the man now saying no what's so because such a cocoa price at the international market in 2017 and how much we were paying them. This all banana be catch say yababo ka gu ontia hwe cocoa pricing no a season. Until you what 2024 2025 season. 2025 2026 cocoa season. It means that within the space of the season, no, what check will be calculate will be so nothing will change.
Okay.
Nothing will change. It will get based on what? I know the so at the price of cocoa no 3,000 at the beginning of the season. So now say aboka gua kagua muntimi ntuanya based on then na mudi gina so anamu bom trim na kabi. I know how the producer price is set. Into enye trimbo bosrimuka. The Greek minister, the finance minister, the Cocoa chief executive, they are all part of the committee. Yes, in fact, Cocoa board, unkwa, and as a dollar rate cry, in fact, as a dollar rate here, 10 and now. Cocoa board, dollar rates, 8 million different. You negotiate with the governor of the Bank of Ghana.
Okay.
Now, my share trend. And within the year, the possibility say be a dollar never cost through. See the never form. And I bet Gina, a bet say. And you could be selling dollar to ordinary companies or ordinary people at 10. But Cocoa Bedroom can say per 12.
Okay.
And you agree and set the price there. Set a certain price, no. And you set the price in anticipation for a period, a season, the cocoa season, to one whole year. Then midstream, you come and tell me, say, a kebi obijagu wanting ama wote at the end of the ask them this simple question, say, and based on what? I don't just say price, no. And some people are. Bet me a carton from them. But when some of us are there, you ask these simple questions and challenge you. And ye agree, accepts, say Charlie. And your man, ya ye. A uto koko go. Na one ton with anticipation say ebekosro. Na ankwa. Na atiaba. Why do you blame previous government? Why do you blame anybody for your incompetence? Why? I say what to be that. So everything is the NPP, but not you. Oba onye mfonso. A Christopher di eni bi no. Ye na nanom na ye bonne na ye nyina ye nya ho sunsanso. Nti papa ye na nanom ye ye nya ho
sunsanso no bonne na di abantie ndi.
Ujun ho awon tase. You keep rehashing. problem win no problem win no nti MPP ba ye no ya meto kana na men kayo bibi so kai say MPP ba in 2017 you hotel all cocoa roads
Yes.
for more than a year.
A year investigation.
You know why we did that? Na eke gu ho no over 19 billion.
19.8 billion.
Nti na ya bana Ghana fa to aba ma ye nyagire we mu. Ti ye me bia aban ni yi no. Ye me yo man yi ni abana ye kasa. And NDC for. Ukwaja aware kwa. Ye money din bi o aware na se o. Ko so boni din ana wo ma ni din ni koto ukuru ni tirim. This is simple logic. Now let me for into ja.
Okay.
MPP ko. Ye free aban mu. Randy M say when reading handing over no. Ye ja $500 million. Cash. Our Ghana International Bank account. As at January 2025. You can go verify other than the Omonka. And I will be ko ube diadie na was excavate da ho. Also a ball kentino. Ekuafo ewu. Yes, also my omo you receive $1.8 billion from January to April 2025.
A syndicated cocoa.
Yes, at to forcing now the kind of parliament. Na Papa say rain now why. I don't know what kind of negatives and what positives are. Ijama. Sikan you also buy residents are official residents are not but here the team. I will 2 free more na over. We are renovation more. And yes, can we renovation? Scan you there, next can you.
About on crop a home meet a don't see. Ye Daniel one fair dready and cracks for about this year. Ye ba na ya TSC NPP. Date or man set say Omori chairmanship race no Ebu Boba. National executive so Ebu Boba. Na Abrantia identity Komboya or Daniel the National Youth Organizer was say Okopre Dwa. Nintamudin ye CID no menim ba bi afiri say no ye ba obechirem ye ba sesia.
Owia si ene sa ope sika atre wadwuma mu anasa woniema begu pot na wonya sika mfa nkoyie na adane wadwendwen eno nti na wo se wonya sika krabia obeboa mu wadwuma na atu mpon Dwabinra Bank PLC ene wani daso yen asampa loan ewo homa wona wo pebesia ai import won niema ana woton auto part wotonton cars eniema hoduo bia ema moton tuma ana entade sa akwanye wo homa obi bia se obeba Dwabinra Bank na oni abehwehwe nkomo na yen asampa loan die yenyi collateral yenyi commitment fee die wo hia ye application letter ye begina so dana ede loan ama wo interest rate na ekitiwa bi obapa loan scheme ewo homa emergency amaka mo ho abom se ekuo na mo recognized institutions na mo pese modwuma enyine kwosro eno ne qualify mo motum baji loan na me kai wo se interest rate ni ekitiwa bi ya wo savings account current account microfinance shares susu dachinti investment group loan fixed deposit any de kika ho Dwabinra Bank PLC yen head office wo Asante Dwabin yen other branches ni bi so ewo Ejoso Roman Hill Adesheman Pankrono Magazine Road Abuaso Fumesa Onwe Sipetimpom Bonye Dwaben ene ye ni officer ye bie no Atonsu Market a ebe Kumasi High School Junction. Free 0271 409340 and 0544 745856.
Onyame frada wo so nanso honam wodin fasikasemu wo fam a entimi ma won konkodru obotai ne ho ana akwanya so bi mada na Grace Fountain of Life Theological Bible Institute edema wo ya do bedo suko wo Bible adesua ne nkyerɛkyerɛ mu free a ya new sika bia be ya 3 months 6 months and 12 months intensive courses ebema wanya international certificate in Christian ministry, international diploma in theology and international degree in theology. Ye wia ya ordained ama wa be ye pastor, apostle, prophet, evangelist and a teacher. Ye wo Madina hachu Kasua, Tema, La Paz and Nungwa. Fre Apostle John Elvis Ofosuhine 0244 660785.
My name is Pauline Otro. As a mother, a musician, and an actress, keeping fit and staying healthy has always been my priority. It's been said that water is life, and I love life. Tell you what, drinking clean and healthy water has always been part of me. You know why? Because it keeps me young and healthy. Let me introduce to you water that has been taken through proper purification by Obibini Black Man Company Limited, with their highly skilled personnel both from Germany and Ghana, equipped with a modern state-of-the-art laboratory in a clean and hygienic environment, approved by the Ghana Food and Drugs Authority. Stay hydrated with Set Natural Mineral Water.
Liberty Hour, in conjunction with Food for Thoughts, presents Where a Median Online Watch Night. Natural say, Yenwe, Yesiripe, Nia Bompaye, Ewo Abefu, and Tentine so, any Owia TV. Na way, Yasamano, Yefri Odifu Yesiangoma, Etiadrianai Watch, Entichemumi Ensa, or say the God of suddenly. Natural say, Onyame, Wabeba in Prempreya, Where oil, any communion wine, direction, Tiashan and so, February Bosumi, Nidai Tosu Eduno and so, Owia TV, Facebook, any YouTube, Onyame Akua, Omanhene Yaw Adu-Boakye, Erebre, Onyame Amanengosra, Odi Wani Monran, Musiripe, Nama Bompaye, Namuperie no, Freche, Nyame Ayamfetre no, na Yahunu ni mudro, O Sansa Krokotia Kwado, Yesu Christo, O Benkatechie, Obeya Won Century. Oh, glory, hallelujah.
Now betu mi ayama,
na yeto adwumadie no so ewa ha me yidi se ohun ye pa na enkoma edie no emudo na onso so wotie bi bene lawyer CID ene wo fi ha yetwe nkomo kama Grace Fountain Bible Institute a Christian ministry, the free Bible school, Abba. And it's an opportunity for all called men and women of God. Odiane say, Obako top forms 50 Ghana cities. Tuition is free. A 3 months intensive international certificate in Christian ministry. 6 months intensive international diploma in theology. And 12 months intensive international degree in theology. Your mount international license when we ordain you. It sounds so the one I be on my discussion from Kakrano, a mom adult education. Ebiwo Tema, Nungwa, Medina, Hacho, Kaswa, Koforidia, La Paz, and a Kumasi. And some never also afraid. Apostle John Evis of Fosuhini. Our number is 0244 660 785. Apostle John Elvis of Fosuhini. 0244 660 785. That natural mineral water. Ayen sukroji abujunsi obia num suye odi adanse se wanom super. Sa ba se ponti obi ayi kese bi ofie. Wa nsu abenum no ofie. Party bi outdooring engagement a. Mesrewa. Hwese obesevo that natural mineral water. Ayen nsuo kama. Oba de nieme wonsuo mu nyina bi wom kama. Na ohwe machines a yede eye nsuo ya obedi adanse state of the art. Kumasi Breman West. Enkran Atomic Runabout on ma obo say ofra depo kese wo 0244620294 0244620294 say weekend a year wo do any ade obeb serve obi nsu akai say ayz 0208183018 shene ensomame Jabin Rabank PLC. Yene de asempalo na ba ne agentre hewo Ghana baby obi e bo Jabin Rabank abaso. Ebetima ba se wa kofa ne ma na edu se okoyie na sika 70 o se call the mortgage. Wan hwe ya sika obetu ebu okra obetima hwere ne ma. Container no to say den kan ahofo ani kire Jabin Rabank. We have sika botne bi e de agura wo business mo e ho abehi as emergency. Within 12 to 24 hours, we give you a sample loan. Yet your BAPA loan, so a ba. My SCC, solely tailor-made for women. Afei, yes, susu, microfinance, current account, fixed deposit, and siwunyagro. Savings account, current account, and a Dachin investment. Ubetima krebi bi ama wodachin wumba. Your number is 054 474 5856. 0544745856 and 0271464327. That be akoso. Your headquarters here Japan. You be a new branch you cry out to the anniversary branch. Ewo a Atonsu Market, High School Junction. Your number no Tite Mikaya no 0544745856. Headquarters no Japan. You just so your new road, you are the Shmael Pancrono, you are Boasso, you are Nui, you will Bonne of Messa, you will Roman Hill and a Sipetim Pole, Shannon Sopa. Lane's Beauty, I will offend trust. If the birthdays are ready, some can birthdays, no nafi, yet see one manicure, pedicure, closure, frontal ponytail, lashes, all kinds of makeups, a wig, frontal installation, haircuts are whole stylish ponytails are whole just say ne Lane's Beauty. So will be back ya catch ya na ya ya a megu sa muja. Oh, ya be yama wife fair. Wedding engagement party be na woko opesi be makeup mao and run so be free. Na moso so mo ewo Lane's Beauty. Semo go ye mutini adon ye mamu nyina kwaba. Yeah, number is 02423211043 02423211043. Amonjo Dabai NIA Shanison Esamayana. CID
Papa
MPP Marco Tuabewi. My flag bearer. You see a man for train say running mate Bebani a debate. I don't know say early days. Now chairmanship. National organizer, a national treasurer, women organizer, just say Enyagro, Nasara, and yet almost as you see our Omubabe had to turn him about Dr. Mahmoud Baumia Chidom, and Sankrana constituency no near Diaba. Also, pray national organizer, a youth organizer.
Yes.
Didn't you?
Papa Vidasi, okay, say. A honorable Brian Champion called vetting as minister, a Greek minister, na Atoforsen. ebisa no question bi so the catcher
ato
papa was saying come so be kan papa
sao
bi say anya hwe uni me pa
no kre
eni me ye
say bia me ni mo ba e bia botai bi obi
okay Matthias
ka me nko anka musa
Matthias papa yeah to aba in 2024 na ye ni so ade hu sen ke bidi nkunim unfortunately ye ntime ni nkunim and we data na a kyerɛ sɛ asɛ mabunu no titiri nti na ye ntime ni nkunim
no krenso
na sɛ adwuma wɔ mabunu no emu pa yi a wɔ sɛ yeye na yetumi di omu nyina ba ye party no mi nyini no mi saw me wo secondary school na MPP na mabunu dɔɔso sɛ yɛkɔto aba mabunu no ɛna yɛ campaign ma MPP nti ɛbɛyɛ the youth driven campaign at a point yɛbɛka sɛ ama Ghana for gitum sɛ MPP for book long ɛsɛ obi book long ayɛ sɛ yɛpɛ adusua na bibia book ne school ne ade ɛma ɔman mu hakwa ne yɛsɛ ndc deɛ sebi o mu fanchame veranda boys and girls
omuti bi kra
yes omuti bi ana omudi emojuma
yeah mami
Faustina
Nelson
when we were on campus
veranda boys and girls
so call Tescom meetings room so timi yema bem na bi kra gina bonten say what power say we position because that was our base na NDC nyabi omu nya sa numbers 10 no mu nyabi they were struggling but the NDC sat down and realized they were deficient there so how do they make up with your party no na those are so called radio kra so uchim radio say radio no unhu bi anim fan so to kem no uchim radio na nipa mienu kasa yembo obi adin we kasa we otim kasa radio MPP ni radio NDC ni that was the brand the new patriotic party had. We were winning in every tertiary institution campus and we were winning in every regional capital. We may lose the and the constituency within the capital. But the polling stations or the electoral areas within the regional capital will win, including Tamale. Whole Polytechnic will win. I mentioned Tamale and Whole Polytechnic because honor yenshada nya dear with those regions and those constituencies. But so gradually now it me a room a renew no was no say ye base no and what so say solidifies our base no.
That's right.
But then these were so smart. They realized say at a point on radio so because I know BNT o ma say moha then consciously must have some recruitment then how and then ma attractive. Now let's get professionals on board. Let's get intellectuals on board.
That's right.
Let's go to them. Me meaning Professor Biwo, K University. Okay, chairman. Say NDC abandoned her several times. Or say I just saw baby. Also, Moka Chen say, oh, one of the among some person obey politics na year in about the more underground. Omunhene bibi any omeba have a advice. And that was the conscious effort an NDC for you. But yeah, realize dear, you find say.
Oh, my dear.
Once I go school there. Once you do go free SHS there. Once I my man ya help free SHS there. Once I papa and can go to free SHS school fees by a do continue also be support here.
It doesn't work like that.
Yeah. Enti adwuma wo ho. And say adwuma na metimi identify amaka ho nsem. Mini ani mu nyeso mu yi mi mu. Mini ani mu no mu ni machi dom. It is me mo so wasene ama wo sai. Nti omu so mo ta machi. Ti memra. Na me the arrowhead, me di mabru nanim. Na sa problems kakaya makan bebre wo but no army general goes to war and put his strategies out there.
Okay.
Obi onim bia nim say let's talk more action.
Okay.
Come make madwuma na ye be ye no na e be kasa amam. Wetin my adwuma no kwa na onim say ne aye. But in the long run when the results begin to come out, we say eh nko fo say omu ye adwuma eno na and this for no DBT. And
eno na wa identify now.
My doable. It is doable for us to overturn these problems within a space of a year or two. With me spearheading the National Youth Wing. Tem komoni nyina no.
Eti komoni nyina no. Clement Opoku Jamfi Esquire. Meja okwan. Na wakoto adwuma kese so. Na emre no dura. This is your house. Oh papa, me say hi of you. Anytime you want to come and speak to the youth in the party, you're welcome.
Papa me that's it. Said the okano me bakra me mo agu.
Oh, bra.
Me chomo anu me rema be kan bi agu
na.
And youth mobilization is very important.
Yeah.
And yet all the time they say ye nyina kweku she Jubilee House. Minim ebra na mo campus ni say na sa ne koso a. Wa hwe sa kofo be from campus Christian CCF. So obemo akwa sori a. Obemo akọ. Obe identify bibia wu hia. No aya mo aba sori. Asori so kwa. Asori nu betimi aya wode ama abekam. Santa ye boys ana ye ha adwene ye shimura ne sa anyamanyama no. Omo hu say mema ne ba ye nko. Omo suma mba no. Tumbe ba kwa bia ne ye aduane wo kitchen o se ma na ba no mu twumuku ma no mu yese ma
Owia no afa shit na ko.
Oboka so de 20 minutes pe.
O kon so 20 minutes o se nyane ab.
Nyane ab.
We time won say.
Tubo so aba be srawo. O want to say sa nneoma na o mo ye de twe akra no. Politics so e akra twe o. O convert obi. E de na free baby and the na bench said o twa akra. Internet say also what you say what wow beba. What wow beba. Sa nyem na twam. There should be conscious efforts to bring them on board. No one who say omu wom, and this is the role they are playing. Nti me mo fa so fam no mutifie. Light bill dra, metimi atua pa. But what we adwuma bi am juice can be say tua. Say the bear also fan. Ensi so light ensi so. Na onko gina ho so ohwebo. But utua bi no. So twam obi room kra na say fancy so a. Onu timi nipa no kon odum no. Because utua bi. Nti say nipa no ye wo so ye twene ba. No one say one so contribute to the party. It is a party in Korea also can't want some.
Okay.
No making sure say ebe koye. Asem ni nyina no.
Asem ni nyina no Clement Opoku. Medasi.
That's it.
Nyame enka ho pa. Okay. Mraka no me ne boama ene asante e boa betwetwe nkomo. Na enkomodie no nyina ko wie se yebusa se gospel artist sofo. Also de no ho do amanyosem mu. Ebi mu free say obi oye gospel artist. Obi oye gospel artist. Oye nyame enipa. Obi oye sofo. Oye nyame nipa. Na sorry MPP, NDC, CPP wo ho. Enti wo de no kofore amanyosem a pull this the back one go. Ono kofore amanyosem a no wo pa kire sei. Na se nipa no nso so oye sofo aso no nso so oye nipa. Ebi ono so party semi ebi ono no ye wonu potu mu enti a gospel artist I feel say oto nwom ye nyame nipa or ye minister any software ono so ye minister eni so omo de omo sha manyosem mu anaasɛ ɔyɛ amanyɔsɛm a ɔyɛ mfomsoɔ yaw akwaba asɛm ɛda pono so no
sɛ masɔfoɔ nyɛ politics
I know ana gospel artist because they are reaching out in the Christendom no sɔfo ɔsɛekufoɔ bishop na sɔre NDC or MPP or na okɔgyina baabi a sɛ ne wayɛ biased na wanyɛ nyame adwuma saa na ebi ka gospel artist a woto nnwom nipa nyinaa twe akra afei wo sɛ mi gyina party we akyi woyɛ saa kro bu okra wo nnwom no kra no party 70 grand won pa nnwom atie na twe akra ma no so fi sɛ emwa obi so fi sɛ dabi oyɛ nipa ono so sɛ bia party we the niema nye ya e wo so ono kra na tu na sorry mafo no mu sɛ saa party we enye nyame dwuma no oyɛ ntimumie pam no yaw
akota meni omo ya adwene
e wo kwan be so
na akota MPP ni NDC e wo Bible mu ye kɔ heaven ye de MPP ni NDC be kɔ akota me buza
MPP ni NDC ni Bible
MPP ni NDC wo Bible mu se ni Bible mu ye kɔ heaven ye de MPP ni NDC be kɔ na ne ye sɔfo kɔ politics agye de kanya me asɛm kyerɛ yɛn kɔso asa kyerɛ yɛn ya de boyefo
sɔfo etuyemfo
de tuyefo wo de politics na mfa ho MPP ni NDC na mfa ho kai John 3:16 asetena ma emfa ho sofo emfa ho
wo de
John 3:16 I and my father are one your friend say John 10:30 David
for God so loved
the world
na
so John 10:30 kinka honum na akere yen wo de afa urade asem no tutuyefo politics no akutasi emfa ade ayemfa nko heaven no ade na sofo ube waste your time o
sofo ne gospel artist
so de yede enseme wo Bible mu a wasa wo tworo de to nwom kire no wato awie and aba be politics timi de amene amanfo ya adwene se wo ye sofo wo ye gospel artist ya dulem gina akota pulpit no osono bia nyina ho brekwa de yese twi akra yaka se twi osono ana twichini ye akota yese twi akra merade okra twemawrade yenka se twiniye ene yenka se twi oyi ye friends osono ene yenka se twi akokɔ CBB for de no yenka se twi akokɔ it is so for uko waste too time gospel artists uko waste too time our politics on side timi akota so for de akota yo politics ye baby e hwetro so for say opese so for opese kwan da ho na obi aka se wanim rough a ye politics akota what man say
BCC
ye say sofo o say o de wo no o pese o say akota ye kroma say no ye wo buo ni nidie soronko de ma ya sofo ye buo say ebi kra wa e bibi no bi say me de koto sofo anim
na hopo
so hu because akota nipa no te say de kra nya so dem o say akota ye di nkwase asem nyina ye wura so dem a obi akoye santimonious din ni akwakotena ho na sofo atwienim ye pia ne asa bedi nkwase asem no na Sunday ni esa kɔ na sofo asa atwienim ne asa bedi nkwase asem kro no a ewrade be hu ye mobo so as ya o bad boyefo ba ye nya ye jabo ne yesusu anya me onya adwuma nye tie be koso a so hu ti akota boni no a ye no na ka ho asem na fa dwade asem no tutu yefo so hu na MPP ni NDC dia wo de okopede wo
the gospel artist no so
Debi. Akuta say we are gospel artist. Now say we me NPP gospel artist ya. NPP von kwa ne beti onyum. Me NDC gospel artist ya. Ene na just person say NDC von kwa ne nti onyum. So hu. Ti akuta eno no de.
No.
O pese nyamedwuma wo ye sofo. O pese o je nyamedwuma no koye ma manfo bu. Ema ngo sra kra do so a akota wo de hwa ya sofo no a omo kasem no omo preach mu eya na eyi politics be frame kakra no wo de hwa sene boys ne si attack omo fa omo ma ho kwan ema obi aka de opede kire wo so hu ti me de
asante
me ni asante ebo amo nya adwene
na de makasa
nya na wo se asofo nya politics
asante meet you hello address me
I am addressing you by him
asante ebo amo nya adwene say sofo no any gospel artist o mo nko politics
na me makasa do you know
asante o kasa kra maka bia ma o
meet you
My lord, I think at this juncture I will demand total decorum.
And total decorum
from both the speaker and Sobotier.
Total decorum you will have.
And that is upon any condition, my lord.
Total decorum you have. Go ahead.
The Abama can baby or how many yaji. But in Kenya Bonnie says of become political issues because as what kind of dress and Jeremiah chapter 7 book. Jeremiah chapter as it's 29 verse 7.
Okay, my king.
So Muhu Yagris at Jeremiah chapter 29.
Jeremiah 29:7. How yeah, you go to
mother Semube say sa Munya and I say sana Yakupon to Israel for no.
Jeremiah 29:7.
And
Jeremiah, it read you no. And seek the peace of the city, whither I have caused you to be carried away captives, and pray unto the Lord for it, for in the peace thereof shall ye have peace. 7. She. Now, Moshe Krone Kra, me ma wo tu mu call hono ye die. Na mo ma radin pa ye mano. Na ni ye die mu na mo so bedi ye.
Very good. Enti nonka osofo no wo empire ma wo man na wo timi no.
Tell me any nkoye amanyosem.
But the me can say in as much as wo empire ma o man say enkoso no.
Bibi koso
nsofo wundimi nka bi. What you say?
Na oka bie no se no nya amanyosem.
Eno nya amanyosem ba Ghana ha de onye kenwile ya ne apomata de ahyew. And that is the problem now there be.
Asante baby a obi onipa no so obeka no.
The onset
akanafa.
And the Ghana highway on say who pan a better politician for.
Okay.
Nyame.
Nyagopo na ho so e bekasa.
Madam nipa so.
Very nipa so e sofo no. Ana ahemfo no bi. Ahemfo no ka so mo nkasa. Sofo Nyagopo de bia fa se koka kire mako anase mampanyina. Me de me ha me ne se sofo de na se betu dwa. Se wanya sofo mampanyini hu. Wanya mampanyin hu
enisuade
no betu ene de I don't support it. Because Israel memu bi sisi Nyagopo timi ohen oteso odi akunya wetimi de soma nzofo na okọ ni nchen
kobo no kokọ
bi a kire no na wo betro memu omanu di ya na abedi ye o so omanu wa hoyehiem so wo se bia omanu enema bi koso e bia enye wo mu hu se bibi se enye minister yi na juma wo ye hu se emwa omanu ni ye na sofo miana no obi emia no na ye MPP ni dis na nko no mo ka bia nka sofo ofa akwa bi so eka kire nyame nipa so efeni say mampanyin no a enko betie nemo de na me hu say sometimes no say ababi bapo na manfo bi nkom hye ne ba no ena say o se nipa bi amanyefo bi ba o man we ma no mon kon hye na abapapapa na
ono na para sanse na bra MPP wo power
ana say NDC wo power
na NDC wo power no nyame ka say
Yakupon NDC co position say NDC ba power on man ni so ni this MPP ba power na MPP co position
na gospel artist
couple and equally because say gospel artist no say wo tonyo na won tonyo mo political party back especially say me hu say wugina back platform so is any wugina ha na wugina ha the same time and it's not possible and say Yakupon say nyame na asoma wo dia o man say Yakupon na asoma wo dia
okay enyim
menyim on wo kasetie no kasetie we wo kase abo ya baso no kase abo ya baso se bia o mampanyi abambia about the project bi ko so beboa wo jaga se we beboa we su mu ase moa but asofo ni pi mi kamadafu bi ya onim no Lawrence no reporter kuma se ha kuma
Lawrence Kuma yes
aso ba so ya ya o aso bi wa no Methodist here wa ya Calvary
Methodist here
no ya kwa no se na nsofo bi ba sofo no ba ya no be so send this for so
ono so no choma say lane so yes ebosomtwa yesu oso so ba ha o
oso si du sa oso si
odi NDC ade om dia enu de so
oso si NDC for so sa dadako za si ehye sa na oro no kwa no kwa robe no o jegu asode no an we so bi so for
in front of
wase wo no either say mo pon ya nsa na say adana wase wo no kwa say so for dey emfa ba buru mu but ete no
wase mama
oje wonu wase manyakupo woni preference so dem wo mu say akra no enti dem me kan say wo ba no aba ene de ye say koku abai wo say de na abo meka no me ba so food koko so food no koko na go ko apa na so koko ya abata so food koko on kara no tum yo keke wonu tum me rade abata for me rade so ko ma ye nyame ya so for 10 bags I know 20 bags 22,000 abata and please so for me nyame what about me nyame e so he it is all that bad it is so we are suffer na kokro dey buy all su go ultimate be 300 bucks 300 bucks just how your mouth millionaire e be yemfo pa
and you also asofo mo nkronkuma mu ni
o dey be 100 bucks ya 100 bucks you dis car
$11,000 but
1.1 billion
so what you are when you go carry your
for me rade
and to the boss na obekasa ba e kwa be no for so e kwa be so aka asem no
na wa dey asante ya dey ohini ya osiri koko ase ya obodi ayi ko to so so yo ohini o start ya when one can one sentence and ene wa nyina ka say we dey wo so echichi NBC obo ya trufo o start so ka so du ba bia na mo ka se mo
betra so
na we ohina wo to funi o say MPP kuno
and now my unfortunately yen Ghana high yen Ghana followers no e nipo ka krabu na tom etinye me bia se o mimi say wo ye gospel na bo o kasa MPP ani so mimi de ya na no hia me mimi wansam na o gospel na ba bonten no emu se na na mi tese lumba kra se lumba mu nya akodi MPP na ndisi eno na mfa me ho
se lumba de ono onye gospel
me ba ya woni anso
ye ka de ono no oye nyame djuma o kra
me ka se mimi ya na me mpe sa because my asema ye ke wonim movie industry actors na omo so abre pa o
hom de say omo de omo no omo nye omo ye omo ono akwaje pa
movie stars
no. We are talking about
me ba
o twe akra
ni nyina because he gospel anyamtufo yi se bia ye nansa ye nuanu mampon ene Nicholas Omanhene Yaw o se ni ense ge ato me bi kura nka jama na se Nicholas se sila no aso mo ba ba beju MPP internal election kura se
be o se be bi awa ko do no science o sa ko
asante be bi awa do no sa bai
o ko
na wa be fi no
David obi am fi
de do de o ji so mo ko de sa
o ko burumu bra
o da burumu to da busa na wo hu se ama asofo ne bebre chinchina wo se ode ne ho ya amanyosem etisi akra no
yes ye wo NDC prophets ye wo
ebi mu kra dane ayi you can say social commentators on behalf of a certain party
yes
enye
yes
ye mini pa bi go wo
ye wa go to abai
wo no
kumchacha sir oh yes sofo
yes
oyi nanim pa ma NDC and they dia na be ma MPP for ye bibia kumchacha o
na ye papa panyi ba ko the nation's prophet
the nation professor no
they say the nation prophet
nation there NC MPP bebo dwa bi say omo frɛ no frɛ no kra wonko
yes say we go we as a nation na say and bufu yo so no MDC for man chain
na say
MPP for so akon
so eto ne e din MPP for no so ko no ma
say ne wo
me kai say man
e ba sa na so hu no
na say kokoro no kwa be chechim kakra
kokoro no
na de odo koko
enti o my de me
join us on the line
meni o my e bo my adwen but say assembly cause o memu na say enya
so fa ho asante emfa ho
enya wa no
emfa ho
because say o man di ya na wo badi yo ene say sofo wa sorry man no o mo kwa o mo kosu dwom ena dwom nye ena say it will have impact on collection on baba
obuasenkom
enti woto wa enkom sha wo yemfa yefon pan so enkom
ba me kwa wo ma no so ma yentie wo so anopai sofo any gospel artist or muye nyamichuma. E was so omude omu nu amanyo semu na partisan politics ankasa omuye bi. Azanti ebo ase asemba kruma sofo e was so timi kabi. They muka left no eja right there on support. Yabo amaso there you have no business.
Enfa sofo.
O e fa no ho.
Asem si kroma.
What to mem? Okay, o man ba
last time se kobo ball.
Gentlemen, can I have the floor? Hello, good morning. Numbers on the screen 0207 103214. Share yaw. So for now, no. Okay, what am I in here? Hello, good morning.
I say about for the
good morning. If I shall line in to try and tell you.
So for you could jump.
So for you could jump.
So for you could school.
Obija. Good morning.
So me chairman of you.
I my yajo so my NTA was watching channel pay.
Mrs. Siana because every Kumase dinner. Na me patch was a na me tune in na me more in a modest cars and I like it. But as some kakra me person me can say. Boni be means of for politics. Sanya le papa ba ko to quotation.
Asante kan.
But the woman say yeah politics no air time. Say so for my own say me dey me when DC. Me when PP, but they shouldn't forget to say we don't see Christ standing on the pulpit. More so for no ye who say we jina homa Christo. Say dey free mu ba na ye yefa. And they shouldn't forget to say ye ni pana yet hon. Ayalifoni go be NDC for be NPP for be away to an extent say so for to be na no say NPP never power. What am I going to do with it? It's NDC for net or no money then. But you can preach the word of God. Through what your pastor is saying, and me dey kwa want. It is nanya time, but I was so one we are very careful now. We are now. People will stand and then talk anyhow. We are so far Julian. Nemo can quite hear once and let me feel once and let me farm over.
There's only a boy my address. Only a boy. There's only a boy my address. Say, Uncle Quadia wants them no need live.
Uncle Quadia wants them.
Yeah, people in this.
Matty, yeah, that's
it. Because of Omania careful.
Obanya means now. Mammy Tail was so unopay. 0207 103 214. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Beba chome te won kawai. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
Beba chome ni.
I just from me outside. Good run from me out.
Ya mami te wa.
So far wako asole se wo kopiti. Akosaya. So bi me yare abana wo kina property so. Ese wo shen kom se party we. Obi ode ne yare aba on so ni ko fie mfa ne yare enku. Yare nti no ba e wo so gira o ka NDC NPP asem. Ya so for ne ban we no mu hwe ni ye pa nye mo man no.
Yo mate. Also so bet me aba homa no so ne atiu. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yes sir, why ni?
Hello.
Mete won kankasa. Hello. Hello, good morning. Ma cho why ni?
Good morning.
My inti wa no pay. Good morning. Yo, Kasa. Yo, Nana Kasa.
There's no bad in it. Na the Oyan so e papa no so bitimi aka. You also share Elijah mo penswa na omoni ahemfu nyira de kuma enti we sofo na se o kasafa amamu hu eno tete wasema woka no eye boni na tinse se okumbi kakra no woka no
okay that's it we dey all support my entie won so anopai won so wadwen kire wo ho no sai gospel artists asofo omo ye nyamedwuma e wo so omo de omo num na eba omo so ekabie ana ode ho from amanyo bako so officer amanyo na be pro mine no. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Mama. Good morning.
Ebacho, why do you put all the two lines at the same time?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Ebacho, it's you. Nyami Adam now swear.
And then our morning show no motivational notes now is it Philippians or Galatians 4:8 no.
That's right.
Galatians 4:8 na woka na nsan no senra.
Philippians.
Na woka whatever you no correct.
Yes. Philippians 4.
Yes, you try to na nkasana. Akakakra. Now, say nipa ni yesofo na woka de ye no. Nipa yesofo na woka de ye. We fit say you can hear no kra na ebe buwa society, ebe buwa nipa. It's not wrong. But you will say answer when you be ya no. Ni ebe kasalo de kan ye no kra. Sika ni ye hwehwa, you will see sika ni ye hwehwa ni afie hwehwa no kwampaso, ayi chi no kwampaso. Ye hwehwa de de esi abruchira. Broni no said you uncle to see me at see me can be new. That and to say that ye can. Abrofo, you mean so much to Yami the brain, so for Yami the Cabesrew, will say me. Abrote 2024 with the sorry them sana.
There be.
To say yen why. What I saw be church for. Why inside you would be no cleaning in our book? Can I? Promises the Okobe you from Adam. Politics so I you other come make a tea party, some of my party that or my power that say a party will be yesterday. Oh, now my you can't cancel you. If you are said then your member so you better say will be.
Okay. I'm saying the line I drop. Pacho, yeah, now 2 lines in our so I don't know which one to pick. Hello, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. I'm Pacho.
Ya pomu ye pa na wo so e.
Nyanko pardon.
Ma yenti wa.
Pacho de say na so na mpese me wura mu kakra.
Wo
Yo, Pacho, se wo hwe mu pa dia enka ya so fufu mpo na wo se bibi koso a na ye politics e dia o mu kra ni enipa nka me hu ni se o mu di ka kasa. Because o mu na never ni se o mu kra Bible a ye tinetine ye. Na mom se obeka ebi die beba obeka ebi die beba na wa ye din na nsa no de na ewu gina wo ba bia ugina.
Okay.
Mr. Bia no de wo kan ye no kura e de nkwage ni gie ba dia mini problem.
Okay. Ya tie da.
Se me hum pa dia nka so fufu ni mom na o se nkomo kasa mpo. Si bibi nko yi a o mpo na o se nkomo ka. Na mom nyina ba bi fa ko. Na o mo hwe se de o mo ka no se ye no kura na o mo ka.
Se ni asante kana pepepe. Ye da sipi. Ene eye Samuel Yosin, the birthday. The bachelor lines no yem fancy ha. Mr. Samuel Yosin, aka Opaki Collections, the Pac-Man, CEO of Opaki Collections. At the take it off. Opaki Collections at SG Mall and Brigina.
Yeah, Brigina.
Yes. Abrante we fan ho.
Hey.
No atare no papa obema obi ato. Enti no so nya dey. The Pac-Man.
The Pac-Man.
We every wo kani ni nkwala ni nyina ho. Almost omo ma ode ai. A trin kwa. As you celebrate your birthday today, happy birthday to you. It's also coming from myself. Pakibe ma shirt papa she. We heavy pa. It gives you quality. Yes. Baby on say I fa
Aye.
Nine stock bis house.
Yes. Pac-Man.
And the back man also action.
Oh, said no action. With your hey,
Units yourself free. We are lab tech. Number 12, Kolebu Teaching Hospital. Eunice Osefriye. We a lab technician. Ewo Kolebu Teaching Hospital.
Yo, mommy you.
Friends, mommy you.
Mommy you.
We free and quadrano near Busiani now.
Yes.
Adelaide Ando of Ejoso ECG. Happy birthday to you, Adelaide Ando. Ejoso ECG Customer Service Department. One year do beko. Now I
Obi ade abufo ba no
asra. Go mrem na de anyo. Wanim kra nsem na.
David.
Sir Mike and a CMO Trinka Adelaide Ando. Erica Marshall of North London, UK.
Yeah.
Way through Obusia for her neighbor. Yeah. Erica Marshall. Obusia for
no potassium.
Yes. Oh, okay.
Friends, Vivian Jail.
Shop. Yeah, so I say, unim these beautiful ladies.
Ah, kweta say masam de noa. Masam de noa. Na ya na du baby akweta. Ye ha mini so na mu a no akosia oba tietie bia. De no fo nkete obetete wo se. Sa ma de. Akweta mano mu yinti na omo no fo ye nkete no. Akweta
Bacho, retract and apologize.
With
immediate effect.
This I have sent me from data, science and data.
You don't even have anything.
This research.
A mass of 99.9. Need that small.
Hey, as I tell you, what was in my head.
As I this why I research.
As I don't
and your man takes you no munu forget. Out of many, no. Out of many, could be them. So from getting obeku. I don't say Tintia for no moko konyada. And man Tintia no moko konyada. No for us abe getting. It's a bad. Let me say, Bassa the Buffua, a before the young Namunko. I was afraid to see that was it. I don't do it. What do you Sunday school teacher. But also our child, they are different. And the moon probably sent them granite. I was afraid to see her. You better was it. Everybody be right. You did Owia Kase, Ebrebo. Have a wonderful weekend and bye bye. We are the Yakupo.